Simple recipe for chicken parmesan. Although there are several chicken parm recipes out there, this one is our favorite. Crispy chicken that has been well seasoned, a tasty tomato sauce that has a hint of sweetness, and of course, copious amounts of melty cheese. It is basic, uncomplicated, and time-honored. Below are all the answers you need if you've never prepared a chicken parm. You can do this. What sort of breadcrumbs ought I to employ? You essentially have a choice in the sort of breadcrumbs. To ensure that every crunchy mouthful has the most flavor possible, we season the chicken with salt and garlic powder in addition to using panko to make it extra crispy. You get an airier, lighter crunch with panko. Use the more common, finer breadcrumbs for a more classic chicken parm. You could go even simpler and buy a package of seasoned breadcrumbs, or you could use the same seasonings we do. Does the chicken need to be fried? Yes, in our view, you absolutely need to fry for the best chicken parm. There is no other way to obtain the deliciousness of crispy, crunchy chicken. But it doesn't mean baked chicken parm isn't a ridiculously excellent substitute. Not to worry. Since this is simply a tiny shallow fry, there isn't much oil used, which also means less cleanup time. Can I use sauce from the store? Of course. A 32-ounce container of decent marinara will always suffice in a hurry, even if ours is really quick, like 10 minutes. Shredded or fresh mozzarella? Anyone. We chose low-moisture mozzarella shreds since we always have them in our refrigerator. Fresh mozz also works. However, due to the additional moisture in fresh cheeses, you won't want to stuff the chicken with too much of it, or you run the danger of having a soggy panko coating. What ought I to serve it with? You could always go with tradition and serve this chicken parm with spaghetti, either boxed or made from scratch. However, we enjoy serving anything green with chicken parm or anything cheesy and tomato sauce based. Who wouldn't like to eat the colors of the Italian flag as a side dish to go with their crispy chicken? A straightforward green salad or some spicy, garlicky broccoli rabe might be used to enhance the flavor. What concerning leftovers? First of all, we'd be really startled if you had any, but if you have, we advise freezing it for 6 months and keeping it in the refrigerator for no more than 5 days. To help restore some crunch to the chicken while warming, we advise using an oven or toaster oven. If you've attempted this recipe, please let us know how it turned out. Please rate and comment on the video in the space provided below. Do you adore chicken parmesan to the hilt? You must try this chicken parm crunch wrap after that. Ingredients. The chicken. Panko breadcrumbs, 1.5 cups. 1/8 teaspoon of garlic powder. Freshly grated Parmesan, plus more for decoration, 1/4 cup. Beat 2 big eggs with 1 tablespoon of water. All-purpose flour, 1/2 cup. Boneless skinless chicken cutlets, weighing 1.5 pounds. Halal salt. Black pepper, freshly ground. Plant-based oil. Shredded mozzarella, 1 cup. Due to the marinara. Extra virgin olive oil, 2 tablespoons. 1/2 small onion, cut finely. 4 chopped garlic cloves. 1 can of crushed tomatoes, 28 ounces. 1/4 cup of water. Halal salt. Black pepper, freshly ground. Crushed red pepper flakes in a pinch. Freshly cut parsley, 2 tablespoons plus more for garnish. Directions. Set the oven to 400 degrees. Cook chicken. Set up a breading station with 3 big mixing bowls, 1 for the egg mixture, 1 for the panko, garlic powder, and Parmesan that have been combined with a fork, and the 3rd for the flour. After seasoning the chicken with salt and pepper, dust it with flour and brush off the excess. Chicken should be dipped into the egg mixture, then into the bread crumbs, and finally placed aside on a tray. Add 1/4 oil to a deep cast iron pan set over medium-high heat. Add chicken when the skillet is heated but not smoking. Cook for 5 to 7 minutes, turning halfway through until golden brown. Transfer to a plate covered with paper towels to drain. Oil should be heated in a medium saucepan over medium heat while preparing the marinara. Cook the onion and garlic for 4 minutes, or until tender. Sprinkle with salt, pepper, and red pepper flakes, then add the tomatoes and water and simmer for 10 minutes. Parsley is added after the heat has turned off. In a 9 inches by 13 inches baking dish, pour sauce and add chicken. Add mozzarella on top and bake for 10 to 12 minutes, or until cheese is melted. If desired, grill cheese for 3 minutes or until golden. Serve right after adding parsley as the garnish.